Education is expensive any way you cut it, but even more this year with inflation hitting everything, including back-to-school supplies and all of the shopping. One nonprofit is here to help. Laurel Gebhardt is the Senior Director of Operations of the Backpack Society. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I love that you guys are just doing something because families are really struggling.
They are really struggling, and we have been in existence for about 2 years, and we have just seen a drastic increase as the 2 years with the pandemic and now with food costs rising.
So talk about the Backpack Society. What is your mission?
Our mission is to remove food insecurity as an obstacle for kiddos so that they can grow, learn, and thrive. As you mentioned previously, when kiddos show up to school and haven't eaten, they can't think, focus, and they can't take tests well, and their behavior is affected as well. So what we do is we supply bags for kiddos on the weekend, so they get a bag of food that can go home with them. It's about 6 pounds worth of food, and it is 6 meals and snacks. We also supply pantries. We have 33 schools that we are currently partnered with, and we have 27 pantries in those schools. Wow. And we've already been receiving phone calls from SROs, the school resource officers, and counselors asking us to begin our process of refilling.
So you started this 2 years ago. Did you see a need? Like, what's the connection? Why did it start?
Our founder, June Everett, began this in 2019. So she started filing the paperwork, received our nonprofit status in 2019. I joined her in January of 2020, and we hit the door running with Thunder Ridge High School as our pilot program. And as soon as we were supposed to start handing out food was when the pandemic hit. So we immediately switched gears and started supplying family boxes. So we would make boxes in her garage, and then we would drive them and drop them off to all the families.
Wow, it's incredible. So you have an event that's coming up. You have a lot of events actually that help out in the community, but one is called Pack the School Pantries. Talk about that.
Well, we ended up meeting Brandon McManus's wife, Nadia, at Kid Fest in Highlands Ranch. And last week we did a school supply handout to our families in our program and our schools that we're partnered with. And now Brandon McManus has a nonprofit. It's Project McManus, and he and Nadia are going to be filling our pantries. So we are going to be at a King Soopers. He's going to take a few kiddos shopping to get some snacks and to supply the pantries with, and then King Soopers will deliver a truckload to our facility, which we will dispense to all of our schools.
Pretty incredible.
It's amazing.
The McManuses are just incredible. It's an incredible family. They do great things in our community. So that's great that they're involved.
They're absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. So talk about the impact that you've seen this program have right here in our community.
This has been, I mean, quite honestly, we have school resource officers that we work with that are so appreciative, and counselors. They tell us, and principals actually, they tell us what a difference it makes because kids show up. They show up to get their food, and they show up and they're doing better in school. Their attendance is much better, behavior's better. So it's a wonderful thing. I love what we do.
So if someone's sitting at home and they're like, I love this organization, I love this idea, I love their mission, how do I get involved? What would you say?
Backpacksociety.org is our website. There's a donation button there, and there's a volunteer button. More than welcome to volunteer. We do have opportunities that pop up, so keep checking back if it's full. The other thing is donations. We have bins outside of our facility at 213 West County Line Road in Highlands Ranch. They can drop food supplies off, toiletries, and then we will take those in. They can also donate money if they would like. We are able to get some products at a reduced cost through Food Bank of the Rockies, which is one of our partners, and then we can shop. So,
Well, it's incredible what you're doing, a great nonprofit, and I'm glad that we can get the word out there, and we'll put all the information about what you just mentioned on our website as well at 9news.com. Laurel, thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much.